Blessed Bounty, second day of play, quarterfinals. We're here with Liquid's coach Flashie. Yeah, so tough loss, 2 overtimes, but at the same time, also 2 overtimes against Vitality. Seems like a pretty, I'm not going to say a good result, but a good fight that you put up. So tell me a little bit about kind of the positives that maybe you can see after a match in which you brought it back a couple of times, got it into overtime, and how you did that.
Yeah, I mean, I will start with the first map. We lost both pistols, so it was a bit rough to get into the game. But once we got into the game, we managed to win a lot of rounds consecutively, which gave us overtime. And we had chances there, but unfortunately we couldn't take it. On Nuke, it was a bit different story. We were kind of like in a driving seat throughout the game, most of the game. We started good in CT, and we managed to let some rounds slip after, but we managed to came back on the T side again, and then we had, I think, overall 4 match points throughout the game, which obviously hurts us a lot now, especially that 4v2 in the end, but at the same time, like you said, it's good progress we have made so far, and obviously there's a lot more to go, a lot more work to be done, but we can see that we can compete, and it's a really good sign.
Yeah, and for a team that has been kind of downtrodden for a while, do you think being able to put up this fight against Vitality and to, especially in the fashion that it was done with the comebacks and with pushing it to overtime, do you think this will be something that will at least give the players a little bit of hope and motivation for matches coming up next?
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone is aware that we are capable of competing with these teams, but we just needed time, and now I guess this will push our confidence a little bit more, which is needed for us. But this will be all for nothing if we don't keep working hard. The key is to keep working and keep being humble and just keep our goals ahead of ourselves.
Yeah, and especially, I mean, for the mindset probably as well. I remember the tweet that that Twist put out after you guys lost online. I think it was to VP Prodigy, and he was like, "Oh, we're not even playing like a team. Nothing is working." Do you think like that? Thoughts like this maybe will get a little bit pushed out a little bit further from the mind after being able to put up a game like today's?
Yeah, I mean, we all have bad days. When we have bad days, like we can have some bad thoughts, and overall the team is in a good place. We are trying to play like a team always, and most of the times we succeed of playing as a team. But it doesn't always transform into results, unfortunately. But that's what we are working on. We're working on to be more consistent and, like you said, to be more and more of a team on the server.
Yeah, and speaking about the game itself, tell me a little bit about kind of the on Nuke. You guys, it seemed like on the CT side you started pretty well, but like couldn't close off as strong as you could. If you could have gotten a couple of more rounds there, maybe it was your map, and maybe it would be a different best of 3, right? So tell me a little bit about kind of like what failed on that side for you guys to not be able to get a little bit more of a lead in there.
I think they just outplayed us in some key rounds, and because of that our economy got worse and worse, and we couldn't get a lot of buy rounds going, because even the rounds we won there was some scrappy wins, which means we lost a lot of guns, so we had to rebuy them. So it was more like an economical issue and some good execute on their part.
Yeah, and then on Train, tell me a little bit more, about the mindset, because it was a rough first half, and then getting back the belief in the possibility to bring it into a comeback and get it into overtime. Can you tell me a little bit what it was like, maybe listening to the team talk as that was happening?
Well, even before the game, we knew that this is a game for us to learn from, and we have literally nothing to lose. And I wanted the players to fully believe in us being able to win, and also to play really confident. Because if we can do that, then it can give us an edge over them, who have like more the pressure because they just cannot lose this game, right? And on Nuke, I felt like we just took it the same way, kind of just round by round, step by step, trying to bring it back. And once we were closer and closer, I think everyone just like tasted it that we can actually do it. And in the end, it fell apart, but we had everything to finish this map.
Yeah, and I mean, Vitality is considered the best team in the world. So when it gets to these tight overtimes, it's usually the team who is in that position that can bring it through. What do you think this Liquid needs to kind of have a little bit more confidence in those situations where it's like tight overtimes and tight situations, and like the last like 2v4 and moments like that, where like Zaiwu kind of was going a little bit crazy as well, and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's games like this that will help us in the future, and just for us to be more calm in this situations, the experience will help us there. And I think the biggest issue was that because we were a bit nervous and kind of panicky, we just skipped some steps that we shouldn't have, and that's why they could win this like 4v2s. We just like kind of hurried the situation compared to the other runs where we were actually taking it step by step and just go through every necessary things to win the run.
Yeah, just one more question to close this off. Just can you let me know a little bit about what you're gonna go, and when you sit down with the team now, what you're gonna tell them, and your feelings about this game, and what you're gonna try and convey to the guys.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it really hurts now to not win a map in this close best of 3, but at the same time, I'm going to tell the boys that I'm really proud of how they played today, because this is what we are striving for since I joined, to show good CS, and we showed good CS today, and it wasn't enough to win today, but it will be enough next time.
Awesome. Thank you so much.